Okay, and we're live. Oh boy. Hello again, my name is Ben.
And I'm David.
And here we are again today with the 15th episode of The Bricks, the weekly podcast where the two of us sit down and talk about different topics in the LEGO community and give our thoughts on them. This time we're live. Isn't that neat?
Yep.
Should we talk about... well, first we'll talk about some minor little news that happened. First there was the, that one weird... You remember the one weird video with the bunny and the person chasing it?
Yeah.
That one was really weird.
Yep, that's really confusing. What are they gonna call it? Rebuild the world or whatever?
I think it's that. Rebuild your world or something. But, okay. I'm honestly still now, I'm barely even sure about what it's about, so all I can say is it's just really weird.
I guess maybe they could just be re-releasing old sets.
Yeah, I'm honestly not too sure.
I guess that's a possibility. But yeah, doesn't really make much sense, and it's kind of weird if you ask me.
Yeah, that's all I can say at the moment. It's just really weird. Also, there was this little event with they're adding this, I think Lego skin in Overwatch for the Bastion.
Oh yeah, the crossover.
Yeah. I don't really have much to say about that. I've already mentioned, well, both of us have already mentioned before, we don't play Overwatch, so not much to say there. I think, so that's that. Is there any other news we should talk about before we get into the main thing?
I can't think of anything.
Alright, also, I'd like to mention, because I am an idiot, I did not know that it takes, something wrong. You're making really weird noises.
I'm not intentionally doing anything.
Maybe it's just Call of. But because I'm an idiot and I didn't know how this worked, because my first time live streaming, apparently you need to wait 24 hours before your channel can actually live stream. And because I didn't do this for the Brickcast channel, I can't live stream until tomorrow. So apologies there. So that's why it's on my channel and not actually on the Brickcast channel. So sorry about that. Maybe I'll upload it to the Brickcast so I can figure out how. But for the time being, it'll probably just be on this channel. So there's that. But I think now we should talk about the main thing.
Which is 20th anniversary.
Yes. This might be a little old news, but honestly, the description of our channel is just different topics in the LEGO community and giving our thoughts on them.
Yep, nobody ever said anything about news.
Yes. So, we're not going to mention any polybags or the promotions. So, we'll just start with the main sets. Also not going to talk about the Resistance sets, Star Wars Resistance. The Kylo Ren and Rey duel fight, or whatever. And the action battle sets. We're not going to mention those. Just these 20th anniversary sets. So start
also, from... if you guys have any questions or anything, you can leave them in the live chat right now, if you're watching.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so, like always, we're going to start smallest to largest, starting with the Imperial dropship. Let me see here. I don't have a good look at the set number. Great. All I have is the price here. Crud. What pictures are you looking at for it?
I'm not.
Oh, great. Crud. Give me a second. Sorry, I'm kind of just going off my head for most of these.
Me too.
I haven't gotten any of the 20th anniversary sets except for the dropship, which is the first one we're talking about. If I can find information about it.
What'd you say?
If I can find information about it, which I cannot.
Don't really need information, do you?
Yeah, but I think it gives more professional. But okay, here. Imperial Dropship 20th Anniversary Edition, set 75262. 125 pieces, 5 minifigures, 3 Stormtroopers, a Shadow Trooper, and a 20th anniversary Han Solo. And retails for $19.99, though you might find discounts or whatnot. So I'm gonna start with like the minifigures or the build.
I don't care.
All right. I guess we'll start with the minifigures. The first three Stormtroopers. Depending on your preference, you either like these new designs for the helmets or you hate them, or you're in like some middle ground. But I prefer the older designs for the helmets. So these designs I'm not too fond of. I think there's some like echoing in my voice. But yeah, I'm not too fond of these designs, but I can live with it. But I think the printing for the torso and legs is the same as like we've had for a while now, I think. But yeah, they come with stud shooters like always. I don't really care. The Shadow Trooper I do really like. Even with the helmet, I do think he's pretty cool. Even if his printing's just, you know, the same as the Stormtrooper, just in black. I think it looks pretty cool. So I really like getting him in that set. So yeah. The Han Solo here is supposed to be like the original design, which I mean, I guess objectively isn't that good, but I think it's just good for like nostalgia, I guess, or just like commemorating its 20th anniversary. But I think it's okay to get in the set. I think it's good. Though personally, it's not like my biggest interest for like any of these sets. It's just something cool to add on. But yeah, he's a cool figure, and he comes with a little stand, which is fine. So that's the minifigures. You got anything to say about them?
Nope.
All right. So the build is supposed to be like the other Imperial dropship that came out in like, is it 2007 or 2008? I can't.
I think it was 2008.
I'm not sure. Things like echoing some more.
I think the echoing is. Are you watching the live stream right now?
No, are you?
Well, yeah, but the echoing is. It's a little delayed, the live stream, from when you're actually saying the words. So.
Yeah, it is. But okay, at the build, it's just supposed to be like that design, which I never got the original design, and I've seen pictures of it. It's fine, but this design, I do quite like. I like the change from the bright blue to like this dark blue. I think it looks better. I guess I like the like little wing parts in the back, the pieces they use for those. I think those are pretty nice looking. I don't really have much else to say. I guess I don't like how the troop compartment can only fit 3 figures instead of 4. I mean, I kind of would prefer if it was 4, but I mean, I guess it makes sense for like, because there's only 3 other minifigures it can carry. But I would kind of prefer if it had 4. Just what I think. But I don't really have much else to say. It's just kind of this small little build, like a normal battle pack. So, you got anything to say about it?
Nope.
All right. So, the last thing we'll do for like these 20th anniversary sets is compare them to the original. So, comparing the two, I don't really know if I have a preference. I like them both as designs. The original design might be better for like its price and its I don't know, just maybe look, depending on what you think. I do prefer the look of this one, and it definitely has better minifigures, though whether or not you like the new designs might make them worse for you.
Yeah.
And the Han Solo is just whatever.
Yep.
But if I had to choose, I think I might choose the older design. I prefer the build of the dropship for this one, but I just kind of prefer the older designs with the helmets, even if their printing is a little more simpler. But yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah, I like the older design of the dropship better. But I do like that this one includes the Shadow Trooper, which I'm not sure if did the original one include a Shadow Trooper.
Yes.
Okay, but I do like the Shadow Trooper in this one better than the one in the old one. And I also like the helmets better. So just because they're more detailed. So
Yeah. But I guess that's it for this set. I do have it. I think it's good. Is it whether or not you think it's worth $20? I don't think so. I think it might be a bit overpriced. I don't know, maybe a little.
the only reason I got it was for the Han.
I just wanted the troopers, but I do think it's a pretty decent build and a pretty decent set. Maybe just wait for it to like go into clearance, then get it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. Guess there's not much to say about that one. The next one, the Anakin's Pod Racer, I believe. Let me look for a picture here. Yeah, Anakin's Pod Racer, set 75258. 279 pieces, 2 minifigures, or 3. The Anakin, Padme, and Luke. And it was, let me see. Can't remember how much it was for retail. I think it was $30.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 30.
Okay. The minifigures here, I kind of don't really care about them that much. The Anakin, I'm pretty sure it's the same design we've had before. I'm not too sure. It might be a new torso, might be a new face. I really can't tell. And he just comes with like a helmet and some goggles. Actually, I don't believe this one has a hairpiece, which is a shame.
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah.
I think it should have come with one.
Yeah, definitely. The Padme, I believe most of the things are printing on her is new. I think she has mid legs, which is interesting. I think this is like the first Star Wars figure to have mid legs, I believe.
She was.
Yeah. Have we gotten any others beside her since then?
I don't think so. I'm sure we haven't.
But her printing on the torso is pretty decent. I just think it's interesting that she has mid legs. I don't really like the hair they use for her, and the face is just whatever. And then the Luke Skywalker, and it's just the Luke Skywalker from the older sets. I think it's all right. And then comes with like that 20th anniversary printing on the back.
Yeah.
So I think he's okay. You got anything else to say about the minifigures?
I don't.
The build of this, I was never really honest. Well, honestly, I was never really interested in like pod racers, most of them. So the design of this I think it's good. I like some of these details on it, like the use of these cone pieces for like engines to add more detail. I think it looks nice.
Yeah.
I don't have much to really say. I think. I don't know if these lightning pieces in the front are new in pink. They might have come out in pink before.
They have, I think, once.
Yeah, well, I'm not too familiar with them, so I wouldn't know. But I think they look pretty nice here. I know they used different like kind of pieces to represent the like energy pieces before. So I think it kind of looks better with these kinds of pieces instead of the other design. So I really don't know much to say. It has a handle. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. I might have preferred it without the handle because it kind of just looks a little odd. But other than that, I think it looks pretty decent. Some nice detailing, a good look overall. So yeah, I don't really have much else to say. You got anything else to say about it?
Yeah. So I think that, like you said, the handle, I'm not really sure what I would say about it. I like that there is one because it makes it easier for kids to play with.
Yeah.
Without breaking it, but I feel like it's just there to inflate the price because it's really unnecessary.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, the engines are really good. It does use a good amount of stickers. I won't say a lot, but it uses more than I would like for it to.
Yeah, that's true. Mhm.
Yeah, so it's a pretty good set in my opinion. Worth I think it's worth $30 just because I never got the original Pod Racer and I like Pod Racers. And for the minifigs are pretty good. But yeah, that's all I have to say.
Yeah, I'm not really sure which version to compare it against. Because you compare it against like the 1999 version. Obviously, there's a winner, and it's this one.
Yeah.
But I would like to say I would prefer if they included pit droids again. I really like the builds of those.
I do too. Those are some pretty cool little droids. In the actual Star Wars universe, and also in Lego form.
Yeah, I really wish they'd include those in like a set like this, because I don't remember the last time they've done a pit droid.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Though I don't really have much else to say, because I'm not really sure which version of it to compare it against, because I'm not really sure how many Anakin's Pod Racers they've made. I know they made one in 2011, the 1999 version.
I think those were the only two. The 2011 one, that was the one with where it was just Anakin's Pod Racer, right?
2011 one came with his Pod Racer and Sebulba's.
Okay, so I got those two mixed up. So yeah, comparing it against the original one, the 1999 one, this one is way better.
Yeah, definitely.
Comparing it against the 2011, I feel like this one, the 2019 one, or 2018, whatever, I feel like it just is a little, what's the word? It looks too new. Like, it uses too many bright pieces.
I don't know.
I feel like it should use some more darker pieces to make it look more scuffed up, because, Anakin made it out of scrap, basically, so.
Yeah, true. I'm just not too sure. But I think this might be the best version they made. I know they've, now that I'm thinking about it, I know they made one like a group pack with a couple of the other pod racers. I think that's it. But I think this is probably the best version that they've made of it, if I had to say. And yeah, I do think it's a good value, for $30. I think it's pretty good, but I wouldn't get it. I'm not too interested in like pod racers. But yeah, I don't think I have much else to say.
Me either.
Okay. Next would be the Clone Scout Walker 20th anniversary. Let me see here. Let me see. Set 75261. Comes with 250 pieces. Has a Wookiee warrior, a Kashyyyk trooper, a battle droid, and a Darth Vader. So, also it retails for $29.99. So the minifigures here, because of the Darth Vader, I think this one's pretty good because he has the cape to cover up the back 20th anniversary thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't really know how I feel about it. It just kind of looks odd, the printing. So he's all right, I think. But yeah, honestly, these 20th anniversary figures don't interest me too much. Because of the battle droid, whatever.
Yep.
Wookiee warrior. I don't know if the Wookiee warrior's new, but he has some good printing. I don't know how much else to say about him. He just looks nice. And then the Kashyyyk trooper. We've had Kashyyyk troopers before, and they're good. Now he's like getting them, so that's good to get. Now the build itself. Oh wait, do you have anything else to say about the minifigures?
I'm glad we get some more Wookiees. Just because I like Wookiees, and same with Kashyyyk troopers. I like Kashyyyk troopers.
Okay. Anything else?
not with the minifigures.
Okay, so the builds, you get a Dwarf Spider Droid, which I think looks pretty good. Just a good build. I don't really like how they use the stud shooters for it. I would prefer if they just made a normal brick built cannon for it. Comes with a little barricade and like turret for the Wookiee warrior.
Yeah.
Which I think looks pretty good with all the like kind of tooth pieces they use on it. Not really sure what those pieces are. They're all in black. Just a rifle. I think it's I don't know. I'm not sure how well it can like rotate. I think it can look up and down pretty well.
Yeah.
So I do really like that build. And the clone Scout Walker. I know it has like a kind of similar build to the 501st ATRT. So I don't know. Like I think the legs look the most similar to that one, just with different colors. But I do really like the design of it, though the main issue I have with it is just, it's just way too big. But I do think it looks good, has some nice detailing. I like the use of the sand green. I think it looks nice for it. There's some other small details that I like. The grills, the tiles, and the feet. Some of the dishes for like the joints. Some of the stickers, I think, I don't like stickers too much, but I do think they are pretty good looking stickers.
Yeah.
But yeah, it also has like a stud shooter, but who cares? But yeah, that's all I have to say about the build. You got anything else?
Like you said, I really like the ATRT or Scout Walker, whatever they're calling it. It's a pretty good build. Only thing about it is it's too big, like with all the other ATRTs that LEGO has made.
Well, the one they made in the clone turbo tank was pretty well sized, and the one in the other clone turbo tank from 2016.
That is true, but the ones that have been like standalone sets.
Yeah, 2005, 2013, and then this one.
Yeah, those were all way too big.
Definitely.
But yeah, so this and then the turret position, like you said, is a pretty good build. That would be good. That would be really useful for some like army mocks if I ever made one, or some clone Star Wars like battle mocks if I ever make any. So.
Anything else to say? Got anything to say about the Dwarf Spider Droid?
Oh, right. That is, it's a pretty good build. I like it better than most of the other Dwarf Spider Droids that they've made.
But honestly, the Dwarf Spider Droid design, I mean, it feels pretty same or similar to it's always been. And it always has that like turret ball joint. Always had this like the telephone for like attaching the eyes. Always the translucent red eyes. It's always been pretty similar. So yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think the Dwarf Spider Droid has ever been too bad, except the one in, I can't remember, it's the one in 2005 for like the Wookiee attack set. It's like the weird colored Corporate Alliance tank droid and the I can't remember what the Wookiee like aircraft is called.
It's something complicated.
Yeah, I know it's like a really weird sounding name, but
Starts with a CH.
Yeah, I can't remember. Oh, you're thinking the catamaran?
Oh.
I know that one's different. These two are different designs.
No, not the catamaran.
I can't be bothered to look it up. I could try.
The biggest thing I remember it from is because it's in the LEGO Star Wars: The Complete Saga. And you have to build it.
Yeah. Though, let me think. I really can't remember what it's called. But yeah, the point is that just I think the Dwarf Spider Droid design has just pretty much always remained the same. So there's that. But yeah, got anything else to say about it? The set?
Nope.
Okay, so I guess I'll just say I really like this set. I'm really tempted to just like I might get it eventually. But I do think it's really good. I think it would go good. I think it would go well with the AT-AP and the Droid Gunship that came out earlier in this year. I think it'd go well with those.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is just a pretty good set. Pretty good price for it. It's all around pretty good. But yeah, I think that's it for that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
Give me a second. Hang on. Snowspeeder 20th Anniversary Edition. Set 75259. Comes with 309 pieces and retails for $39.99.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait. We never compared the two ATRTs.
Oh. Okay. Which one do you want to compare it against? The one from 2005.
Yeah, definitely the one from 2005. Just quick. This one's definitely better. I don't really know how much that original one cost. Only came with one figure. It was also oversized.
I think when it originally came out, it cost like $30, I think.
I might check later. But yeah, this one is the new one is definitely better than that one.
Oh.
Just a better design, better look, just more to it. Just definitely better.
Yep.
So there's that. Now the Snowspeeder here. Starting off with its minifigures, you get the Lando, which I do think is pretty nice. Because I don't think we haven't gotten this version of Lando in that many sets. Came in like the 2003 Cloud City. Came the newer one. It was in 2018, right?
Yeah.
That design and this one. So I think it's pretty good to get him in this set. It looks pretty good. Also, the same thing with the Darth Vader. Has the cape over the back printing, so I don't have to see that, which makes him more useful than those other ones. So I think he's pretty good. Probably the best out of all of these 20th anniversary figures. So yeah. Comes with a Hoth Rebel Trooper, which I think honestly the design of these Hoth Rebel Troopers has changed a lot. It's gone from white to gray, white tan, and now white dark tan.
Yeah.
I think I prefer the normal tan and white designs of it, but I think this one looks pretty nice. Can't tell much from this look of it, but I don't know. He just looks fine, decent. Comes with Luke and Dak, which they have the same torso and leg printing, so which I think is good, nicely detailed, all around pretty good. Their face printing, got a scared face and a confident face for Dak.
Yep.
So that's nice, I guess. Comes with his helmet, which looks pretty nice. And then Luke's face, I think I can't tell from these, but I just assume that it's off and on the visor.
Yeah.
That. And then his helmet, just the normal helmet, looks pretty good. Though I think they kind of canceled those or discontinued the helmet designs from the X-Wing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did.
For the better.
Hey, I like them.
I prefer these. Well, I guess that's a topic for another time.
Yeah.
So you got anything else to say about the minifigures?
No, I really like this Lando. Because Lando is one of my favorite characters. Which is part of the reason I made a custom one of them, because I didn't have an actual Lando. So.
Okay, so the build, you get this small Hoth turret, which I do think looks pretty nice. Looks well detailed, I guess. Though I don't like the stud shooter on the side. It just looks kind of awkward and just forced.
Yeah.
So just looks odd there. But overall, I think it's a pretty decent design. I think the stud shooter can just be easily taken out. The build of the Snowspeeder, Okay, so we've gotten this design for Snowspeeders for quite a while now. It's kind of been the same old, same old. But I do like the design they've had for these Snowspeeders. But so I don't really have much to say. I just think it's a good design, good look. Though I do prefer the Snowspeeders with the orange instead of the gray. This one doesn't really have a lot of orange on it. So yeah. Stud shooter in the back for like the, I guess it's supposed to be like the harpoon. But it also comes with the harpoon, which is nice. Or the lasso or whatever. So there's a stud shooter, which I think looks better there than on the cannon.
Yeah.
Seems more fitting. And then you just come with the standard, harpoon, which is nice. Also has some spring-loaded shooters on the bottom of the design, which I don't know, is there. Don't have much else to say about it. Just okay. Same old design. You got anything else?
No, I wish that they would have added more orange. But other than that, no.
Okay. So, is it a good? I guess I'll go with the price. I don't know if it's that good for the price.
How much is it? 50?
$40.
40.
I think it's okay for the price, but honestly, I just prefer if it I think it might be better for like $35 instead of 40.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just doesn't feel like there's enough. It's just 309 pieces. But yeah. And then comparing it to the original, obviously this one's better in that way. But comparing it to like other Snowspeeders, those ones with like the more orange, I kind of prefer.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I do like the one in the Hathawonka Cave. I think I prefer that one over it.
Me too.
And then the 2014 one, I'm not sure between those two. Because, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not sure which one to like completely compare it against, because there's just a lot of Snowspeeders.
Yes, there is.
But yeah. So, got anything to say about it? Like, which one do you think is better or what?
Which of all the Snowspeeders?
I guess.
Probably the most recent one before this one is my favorite.
I can't remember which one that was. The Sand Speeder?
No, that's not a Snowspeeder. That's a Sand Speeder.
It's a Snowspeeder, but in sand.
The one from like 2015 or 16.
The last one I can remember was the one from Assault on Hoth.
Yeah, that one was my favorite.
I mean, yeah, it's a better design, but comparing the sets, this one's better. So, like, if you want it for the Snowspeeder.
Yeah, if you wanted it for the Snowspeeder, then I would get this one. But I'm saying, like, I like the design better.
Yeah, I'd say the same. It always irked me, because I always thought in that set it comes with Wedge Antilles, but I always thought that his helmet was gray, when it's green.
Yep.
Because the original Wedge minifigure came with the gray.
Yeah.
But whatever. But yeah, I guess that's it for that set. What's next? I think there's. Wait, what's left? I can't remember.
The Slave One, and
Is that it?
I think that's it.
Really? Okay.
So we talked about Dropship, Pod Racer, Scout Walker, Snowspeeder, and yeah, I'm pretty sure the Slave One is all.
Huh. Sheesh. Thought there was like one more or something. But oh boy, the Snowspeeder, but the Slave One. Geez. Let me see here. Give me a second. Okay, Slave 1, 20th Anniversary Edition, set 75243, 1,007 pieces. Comes with, let me see here, Boba Fett, Forlom, Zuckuss, Han Solo and Carbonite, and 20th Anniversary Leia.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and this one retailed for $120. Oh boy. So the minifigures here, starting off with Boba Fett. I think Boba Fett's a pretty good minifigure here. Good look for him. I think I've heard some people, maybe it wasn't for him, but maybe it would have been better for with the arm printing. Maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really know. But I don't know. He looks pretty good. I really like Boba Fett, and this design looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that's him. Fordlom, I know he came the Bounty Hunter Battle Pack. So, and I never got that set. But yeah, I think he looks pretty good. This printing and nice helmet mold. So I think he looks pretty cool. Pretty good figure.
Yeah.
And Zuckuss, he's exclusive to the set, right?
Yep.
Yeah. He also looks pretty good with the what'd you say, dress piece.
Cloak.
I know they used it for like dresses and cloaks. But yeah, I think it looked pretty good with him. I always liked how these cloak pieces have like the printing on the back of them.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool. But that part's nice torso printing and a nice helmet or head mold, I guess.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think he's pretty good in the set. Han Solo, I'm not sure if he's new or not. Is he? Not sure.
What'd you say?
The Han Solo, I'm not sure if he's new or not.
Let's see. He was in this one and in Cloud City. So whichever one of them came out first.
Definitely the Cloud City.
Okay, then yes, he's new. Oh yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, but he does look pretty good in this set. The hairpiece is nice, though maybe I just have kind of a preference for the older design, even if this one's better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he's pretty good. Also, comes with the Han Solo and Carbonite piece, which it kind of seems a little odd that it has the old hair mold for him.
Yeah.
And it comes with the 20th anniversary Leia figure that, looks nice, I guess. Like the same one from what sets did she come in with that yellow design? I think she came the first Millennium Falcon.
Yeah. Let's see. She came the Millennium Falcon, and I think that's it.
But yeah, you get that. I think it's the same kind of printing, just with the 20th anniversary on the back. So there's that. It comes with I forgot to mention for honestly most of these, they come with those old gun designs, which is interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty strange, but it works,
Yeah.
You're talking about the bullhorn, right?
Yeah, bullhorn with a stud.
Yeah.
Honestly, the design always looks really weird to me.
Yep, looks nothing like a Star Wars blaster.
Not at all. But yeah, I know the Han, Lando, and Leia come with this.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just something else. Also, all the little platforms can all connect together. So there's that.
Oh yeah.
But the set itself, I don't know, it just feels really small to me. I'm not sure. Because I feel like the older designs look a lot bigger, and this one just feels really small. I think it's just me, maybe. But it does look a lot bigger on the box than the actual set does. Because it just feels a lot more smaller.
Yep.
But I do like the design of the Slave one. I think it's a good design, good look. One has nice details on it. I do like all the little colors: sand green, dark red, dark green. All looks pretty nice. I don't have much to say about it, I guess. I do like I do like the detailing on the wings, which looks pretty nice. The grills and slopes and some little stickers there.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Vanilla can like hold the Han Solo and Carbonite, which is nice. Pretty sure most slave ones can hold the Han Solo and Carbonite.
Yeah.
So that's always nice. It also has that feature with like the cockpit. When you like fold up the ship, you can like the cockpit seat will turn, which is pretty neat.
Yeah.
And with the wings, which is always pretty nice.
Yep.
Comes with spring-loaded shooters, which is fine. Though it does look a little weird with like these bright green dots in like the center of the ship, which does look kind of weird there. And I think it just comes with a couple extra features. But I don't really have much else to say about the set. You got anything else?
So, being honest, this is probably one of my favorite slave ones, which is like the exact opposite of what you said. You said it's probably one of your least favorite. But there's a lot of reasons I like it. One is because it does have spring missiles. I just think those add to the playability.
It's not that I don't like that it has spring missiles. It's just that I think the place that they put it is weird, and I don't really like how it's where it's put.
They blend in pretty good because one of the secondary colors of it is green.
Yeah, but this is a translucent bright green. The set has dark green and it's a sand green.
It's not that bad if you're colorblind.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, so I really like it. Again, the minifigures, great selection.
Definitely.
Although I find it weird that they decided to put Leia in this one. I just don't understand any of the selections that they did with all of these. So, the way I see it, I think Vader should be in the Imperial dropship because, Empire.
Yeah.
Then in the pod racer, I wouldn't have done the pod racer. I would have done something else. I'm not sure what, but in that one, I would have put Leia, whatever I did, and then probably wouldn't have done the Clone Scout Walker. But if I had, I would have done. Probably would have done. Yeah, I don't know how I wouldn't have done that one. I would have done something else. I would have done stuff that was all like released in 1999 and just remake it.
Yeah, that's true.
And then, so like I would have done Vader's X1 and have Vader in that.
But in the original design, have the Vader's TIE Advanced and the Y-Wing.
Yeah, I would have had, or no, just the TIE Advanced instead of like the TIE Advanced and the Y. And then for Luke, I would have done probably saved the X-Wing that they did last year and just waited till this year to release it, or whenever they release the 20th anniversary set. Would have released that as a 20th anniversary set.
Mm.
And then Han, I would have done. What could I have done with Han? Could have done. Well, with Lando, I probably would have done Snowspeeder. Because didn't they have a 99 Snowspeeder, right?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Pretty sure they did.
I'm not sure. Let me go check.
But yeah, I think they did. If they did, then I would have done a Snowspeeder for Lando. And then for Leia, I probably would have put Leia with a Y-Wing. And then who else is left? Lando, right?
I thought you said. Honestly, I have no idea.
No, I said I would have done Lando with the Snowspeeder.
Yeah, I thought so.
So Han, I would have probably put Han and Leia both in the Y-Wing. Or either Leia and Luke both in the X-Wing and Han in one.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I wouldn't want to make another Millennium Falcon,
Yeah.
but there wasn't really much else to put in.
Okay.
That one, that's what I would. Now, back to the Slave One and my thoughts on it. Like I said, I like the spring missiles. I love the fact that it has a handle. Makes it easier to switch around, in my opinion. Or I would think it would. I don't have it, so I don't know for sure. But, and then just the overall design of it is really accurate. And I like how you said, I like the fact that when you move it, lift it up and down, the cockpit or the seat and the wings both go with it. Just to give it that effect of it going, like, rotating. But yeah, pretty much all I have to say.
All right. Guess I'll compare it to the original. Well, obviously this one's better than the original. That one was terrible.
You talking about the original, or what?
The original. I can't remember when it was made.
That was like 2003, I think.
I'm not sure. I think that's when the Snowpiercer came out, 2003. But yeah, this one's definitely better than that one. I know there was one in 2002, the Jango Fett slave one, but that one doesn't count. The one from 2006, I believe. Between these two, I'd probably choose this one, the newer one, because I think it has more accurate colors, better minifigures, probably better play features. Though I do kind of prefer the feature with like the large shooter, like they call like competition cannons.
Oh yeah.
That one, and it's better concealed than these spring-loaded shooters.
I don't know if I would go that far.
It definitely is, because all you have to do is just open it up, then you can just shoot it out. Because if they did that with these spring-loaded shooters, then I wouldn't be complaining.
But like when you do open it up, it's very, very, very obvious.
Yeah, but still, and honestly, because I mean, let me think. I'd say I'm not sure, but I do think it's a better feature than these. The 2010 one is probably my favorite. I think I'm just a little nostalgic, I guess. I like the size. I think that's from some pretty decent features with like the rapid fire not spring loaded, but flip fire shooters. I always really like that feature.
Yeah.
And it had some like little opening cannons, which is pretty neat. But yeah, that one's definitely my favorite. But I will admit that this one, the newer one, definitely has the best minifigures.
Oh yeah. All because of Zuckus.
Yeah, and they're just a lot more detailed than honestly all of these figures from the older sets. But that one's I prefer the 2010 one to this one.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just feels a lot bigger, and I just really don't like this one, the newer one. What about yours?
So comparing it to the original, I like this one better.
No competition there.
2006, like this one better. Everything about it. 2000. What was after 2006? 2010.
Yes.
Yeah. 2010. I like this one better overall, but the design, or not design, but like the detail and greebling on the old one, I like on the 2010. I like better. But everything else about this one I like better.
Yeah.
Then I'll compare it to the UCS.
Oh, I forgot about that one. I just said the UCS one's better than all of these.
Yeah, for sure. But like playability wise, this one's definitely better.
Definitely there.
Because it's not, and also minifigure wise.
Yeah, well, the Boba Fett's definitely better in the UCS one.
Oh, yeah, I agree,
But yeah, every other figure, the newer one has better ones than the UCS one.
like, that's sad when a standard set has better minifigures than UCS.
Well, you see, at the end of the day, no matter what small features a UCS set has, or whatever figures it has, or whatever other smaller, minor things it has, at the end of the day, what matters in a UCS set is that it's a good design of the ship that it's representing, a good look, and good detailing, which this one definitely has, and definitely most of the other UCS sets, except for like the ones like the first ones.
Wrong, sir. It's all about the minifigs. That's why anybody ever buys a UCS set.
Well, those people are stupid because you're dropping like hundreds of dollars on a set that you only care about for the figures. It's a waste of money and your time. And besides, I wouldn't say that UCS sets, well, the older ones didn't really pride themselves on their minifigures.
Yeah.
And they only did, and they haven't, most UCS sets didn't really have exclusive minifigures until like 2015 with like the TIE Fighter.
Okay, first of all, original UCS Millennium Falcon. Great minifigures. And
Yeah, but none of them are new and exclusive. Well, I'm not actually sure about that. They might have been. It was like 2007.
I mean, I think they were new, but I don't think they were exclusive.
They were definitely not exclusive, but they might have been new.
UCS Death Star 2. Actually, you know what? Minifigs in that one were terrible.
The UCS Death Star 2 didn't have any minifigures.
That's my point.
But it was still a good set and a good design and a good look, and it had a lot of detailing and a good look. I'm repeating points. I don't know, it just looked really nice. Had a good build.
Yeah.
And this is the point of a UCS set. A good build and a good design and a build for an expert.
Whatever. What's the next UCS set? TIE Fighter?
TIE Fighter, yeah. I think that was like the first one to come with like an exclusive figure.
Yeah, TIE Fighter had a good minifig.
Yeah, some TIE Fighter pilot with some arm printing. What an appeal.
Still pretty good. Then UCS Slave 1 had a really good minifig.
Yeah, the Boba Fett, and that's definitely true. But that wasn't the appeal of the set. The appeal of the set was the Slave 1.
No, it wasn't.
You're kidding yourself. No way. You don't buy...
Sando's not UCS, but I'm counting it because it's basically UCS.
Wait, what? Assault on Hoth?
No, Cloud City.
Oh, fine.
That had great minifigs.
Yeah, though it's not actually. And you could do it for display. It was a fine build. Features it had definitely. So fine.
Yeah. Also, Assault on Hoth.
People don't look very fondly on Assault on Hoth. I think it's terrible because it had too many features and not enough and not desirable figures, and it had a terrible looking back.
You said figures.
You
said figures.
Yeah.
You said that's most of the reason why you didn't like it.
What, the Assault on Hoth? No, that's why most people didn't like it, because it didn't have desirable minifigures.
Exactly. That's my point. The UCS ISD should have good minifigs.
Yeah, look, the other reason people didn't like the Assault on Hoth was because it didn't really feel like a UCS set, because it was just a bunch of tiny builds in just one like $200 set.
To me, it felt like a UCS.
Dude, it's like Hoth Echo Base on steroids.
Times 10.
Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly, it was cool.
Yeah, it was definitely a good set, but most people didn't like it for being a UCS set because it didn't represent what UCS sets are supposed to be.
Well, that's my childhood, so...
Dude, it was like 2016.
It's a joke. Yeah, I was a child back then. I was 11.
I could believe that.
Maybe I was 10. Or maybe I was 12.
Yeah, I can't say there's much difference. I'm sure there wasn't much difference in your personality from then and now.
I don't know. But either way, I liked it.
I mean, yeah, I think it was fine.
How did we get on that topic?
Something about I don't know, UCS Slave 1.
Oh, yeah. So, UCS Slave 1, everything except the minifigs, I would say I like the new one better.
Definitely.
But yeah.
Okay, so the last thing I guess is like the price and whether or not I buy it. $120. I don't know. I think it's like 1,070 pieces. Let me check again.
It's 1,076.
Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't seem that good. I mean, I'm still surprised that it's 1,000 pieces with just, and it feels so much more smaller than some of the older designs. But I'm not sure. It's just, blah. I don't really like the price of it, but it's whatever. I would definitely wait for it to go on discount.
Which it is, by the way.
I definitely. This is like old news.
Yeah.
So yeah, I might get it because I think it's a good build. But I might just, if I had to choose, I just get the 2010 one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really like the price of it. Well, retail price. It's not that good to me. But yeah, anything to say about the price?
No. Only thing is better than the UCS ISD.
I mean, sure. That's like if this one, it's like let me think. It was like $100 more than it was.
What, the UCS ISD?
Yeah, it's like trying to compare
I'm
it.
talking about the new one.
Oh,
It's like $300.
yeah. I don't really like the price of it. It's just bleh. Like I can live with that with the minifigures. I can live without the interior, but just that price.
And, like, minifigures, whatever. I mean, it's just,
Yeah, we were just arguing about whether or not the figures matter in UCS sets.
yeah, they don't. I mean, they do.
They
But
oh my
they
goodness.
do matter, but still, I could live with the fact that there's not any good ones, I should say.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
But like, also interior, I'm sure I could modify it and make an interior at least a little bit.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't know. It's just UCS sets. Main appeal is just a bigger version of the smaller set with better detail and a more advanced like build for like older individuals. I don't know. It's just I can't get over that price. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, stop thinking about it again. Stop. And you'll get over it.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess that's it. We could do the whole ranking.
We already did that on the original video.
Really? I don't remember.
You don't remember that?
No, the only thing I can remember talking about is how much I didn't like the Slave 1 for its price.
Yeah, well, I remember it because my rank was Slave 1, Clone Scout Walker, Snowspeeder, Pod Racer, Dropship.
Well, I'll just do mine because I can't remember doing it. Scout Walker, Dropship. Let me think. Guess the Snowspeeder. Then the Pod Racer. Then the Slave 1.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was your original one too.
Yeah, but I guess that's the ranking. So I guess we just finish it in like 59 minutes.
No, we have to talk about the history of the channel, man. It's the season finale.
Oh, right. One day we were bored and I suggested the idea of doing a podcast and you thought it was the greatest idea you ever, and now we're here.
Yeah, so he jokingly suggested that we should do a podcast because we both said, I'm really bored and we have nothing to do all summer. He said we should do a podcast over the summer. I was like, hey, that's actually a good idea. But we didn't start taking it seriously. But then after a little while, I was like, that's actually a really good idea. I think we should do that. So here we are now. And also, another thing, let's just talk about what we talked about. Like, let's just mention what we talked about first through this past episode.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So you be watching the videos right now, and so you can figure out what all we talked about. And I'll start with the first one.
Wait, you mean in that first video?
No, the first episode.
Oh, the first episode of the Rickcast?
Yeah.
I can barely remember a thing. All I can remember is the first topic is about what we thought of the Stark Jet, which in retrospect, we should have talked about all the sets in Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah, we did.
I don't remember if we did or not, because I watched like the first half of it, but then I stopped because I thought it was so bad.
Yep, it was terrible.
But if we're being brutally honest with ourselves, I can't say much has changed.
I mean, I would say a lot has changed. These past episodes, the introduction has definitely been better.
Definitely, because I used the term Legos in the first one.
I didn't notice that. I did not notice that. You seriously did?
Yeah.
Imbecile.
Whatever. I don't care. I call it whatever I feel like. Lego, Legos, Legi, Leggy.
Pretty sure you don't call it the last two, ever.
Whatever.
So, as I was saying, first episode, what we talked about was, the very first thing we talked about was the Far From Home sets, which included are you watching the other videos right now to see?
I'm watching it right now.
You're watching the second video?
The first one, season 1, episode 1.
You watched the second video, and then the third video, and then the fourth video.
Oh, fine. Hang on, give me a second.
So you can figure out what we talked about. So, first thing we talked about was the Stark Jet. Then we talked about the Mysterio's water attack or whatever. What is that called?
Something got Hydra Man attack or something.
Oh, yeah. Hydra Man, bridge attack or whatever.
I don't remember.
Then next thing was
Molten Man,
right? That's what I said.
Totally.
That's what I was gonna say. Sorry. And how neither one of us really liked it too much, but we thought that if
Wait, the Molten Man?
Huh?
With Molten Man?
Yeah.
Oh, I really like that set. I think it's really cool.
Well, and the first episode you said you didn't like it.
It's good. Cheap set, $30. Some pretty good
Didn't
figures.
you get that?
Yeah, I have it. It's a good set. Mysterio's cool. The Night Monkey's cool.
Spider-Man 1.
I don't care. Let me think. The fireman who got memed to death.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the movie yet.
Wait, what?
You spoiled it.
Wait, no, the fireman's not even in the movie.
Oh. Wait, you said he got beamed to death, though.
I said he got memed.
Oh, beamed. I thought you said beamed.
No.
Oh, yeah, I know that. I knew that because, yeah. You know how I knew that.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Still.
Oh, man. But yeah, I like that set. Good minifigures, good price. It's a really cool build. Honestly, if I ever get bored of it, I'll just sacrifice it and then just scavenge its parts to build some other mech or something.
Then the next thing we talked about was, do you remember?
I'm watching the video and we're talking about those. I think it's like the Carnival People Pack and the.
You're supposed to be watching the episode 2.
Wait, oh, you're talking about episode 2? I thought you were talking about episode 1, part 2.
No, I already watched all of episode 1. Watch episode 2.
Oh, episode 2. Give me a second.
Oh,
Well, we didn't really rehearse this part, and like I was gonna spend like 5 hours going through all our videos trying to figure out exactly which topics we talked about.
Well, you don't have to spend 5 hours. You can just look at the captions and fast forward.
I guess so.
But yeah, so then we talked about the Ninjago People Pack with Clutch Powers.
Yeah. That one's fine, I
Did
guess.
that turn out to be Clutch Powers?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I've been watching season 11, and yeah, it's Clutch Powers.
So he's in season 11,
Yeah, so I mean,
and they call him Clutch Powers.
Yeah, I know it's like a different voice actor, and it has like barely anything to do with like the movie,
It's a different voice actor.
from what I've understood, and I haven't
It
checked.
sucks. It's not Clutch Powers.
Oh my goodness!
It has to be the same voice actor. He was incredible.
And yet you're fine with Solo.
Yeah, because that's the backstory. It's like 20 years before.
Doesn't matter. It should always be Harrison Ford.
Okay, buddy. I'm an 80-year-old guy
no. What they should have done is just never make the movie.
acting as a 20-year-old guy. Got it.
No, they should have never made the movie. It was a waste of
No,
time.
they should have made the movie. It does need to exist.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
It was just to fill up some space between episode 8 and 9. It was a waste of time. Nothing important happened except for like Kira. Everyone else just died.
Needs to exist. Also, I'm wondering if in the next Star Wars story, if everyone's gonna die, because in the past two, everyone has died.
I don't know what movie's coming out after episode 9.
Yeah, I think it's Kenobi, right?
From what I've heard, but I heard that Kenobi was getting some series on Disney Plus, which I'm totally getting because Disney Plus is the best thing I've ever heard.
Well, that's gonna be terrible because I'm not getting Disney Plus.
Dude, Disney Plus is gonna be great. Like,
Only thing I would like about Disney Plus is The Mandalorian.
I'd just like to watch all the Marvel movies, all the Star Wars movies, all the Pixar movies, all the what else do they do? I don't know.
Don't you already have all those on DVD?
I don't know. Do I? I haven't checked.
Probably.
I haven't checked. What else? You can see all those other Disney movies they've made. I don't know. Let me think. I can't think of anything. Well, let me see here. Oh, right. Second episode, we're talking about like the Apollo 11 spacecraft.
Oh yeah.
Honestly,
I
I don't.
finished talking about the first episode. So, first episode. After this, Far From Home was the Ninjago People Pack with Clutch Powers. Then after that, it was the Donut Town Square. Or no, after that, it was the Carnival People Pack. Then the Ninjago People Pack. Then the Carnival Town Square, or whatever it's called. Donut thingy, whatever. I think, right?
I don't know.
Or was that later? No, that was later. Oh, we talked about the space sex.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Like Mars Research Shuttle and all that.
Yeah. In retrospect, I don't really care for any of those sets.
Then second episode, we talked about the Apollo 11. Go to the third episode now. Talked about the Apollo 11, the Donut Town Square.
Oh, yeah, I'm still complaining. I'm just looking at the video. I'm still complaining about how horrible the prices were for the 20th anniversary sets.
Oh gosh. And second episode?
Yeah. Now I'm complaining about the slavery.
Again, second episode we talked about the 20th anniversary sets too.
I honestly have no idea because I'm just mentioning how bad the prices are. Oh, hang on. I just said that we could talk about the 20th anniversary sets another time. So that is this other time. Isn't that nice? Well, honestly, the captions are barely showing, so I can't really tell.
Anyway, so yeah, then the third episode, what did we talk about?
I thought, hang on, let me check. Episode 2.
We should really start putting descriptions for these.
Yeah, we really should.
Oh, also, everyone, instead of taking 1 week off like we had planned, we're going to take 2 weeks off.
Yay.
Just so we can have extra time to be with our families and stuff.
Yep, totally.
And to be lazy.
Yep, definitely.
So just heads up.
Mm-hmm.
But then also the season 2 premiere is also going to be live streamed, hopefully on the Brickcast channel this time.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be.
And yeah, so that's about it. About episode?
I don't know. Just talking about how crappy the first 2 episodes were because I was recording with my iPod.
Oh, crappy, what? Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Third episode is the one that we had all that trouble with, all the camera trouble.
yeah, and it's not like much has changed since then. Now I'm using this camera. I wonder if I can get in.
We don't have camera trouble anymore. Now we just have audio trouble.
Yeah, definitely. Not much has changed. I'm trying to show the camera on the screen. It's not really working.
Anyway, so yeah, still sorry about that.
Yeah.
About all the audio problems we've had recently.
Mm-hmm.
But I live in a place that has crappy internet, like really, really, really crappy internet. So I have to live with that.
Oh, actually, you know what I should talk about? I should talk about this whole mini story that's been happening in the Brickcast universe.
I was gonna get you to explain that.
At the end, or what?
Yeah, at the end.
Fine. Episode 3. I'm just still talking about how crappy the quality is.
Just skip forward.
Containers, clever, minifigure, not much to say about him. Little
Oh,
points. Wait, what? Oh, I'm talking about that little rocket promotional thing. The little rocket ride set.
Oh, yeah.
I still think that's a good design, but I'm not gonna pay like $100 to get it. Promotion, some star pieces, rocket. Windscreens, dark diamond center.
I'm glad that today we haven't had any audio problems, any major audio problems.
Yet.
Don't say that, you're gonna jinx us.
What, do you believe in bad luck?
Yes, not really, but you're still gonna jinx us.
I really can't tell what we're talking about.
Oh, word. A broken pirate ship.
Good job. Yeah, look, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. This is freaking impossible. Oh, Jesus. It sounds really loud from your phone.
Yeah, my bad.
Pretty nice. From the hill, from the fire blade. August 1st. Not happy.
Fireblade?
I think I'm talking about those Ninjago Secrets of the Forbidden Ninjutsu sets. Oh, right. I remember episode 3. We talked about those Jurassic Park World sets and the Jurassic Park World, I don't care. Those Secrets of Isla Nublar sets.
Yeah.
Which I think those sets are still pretty good. And then we talked about the Lego Ninjago Season 11 Secrets of Forbidden Ninjutsu sets.
Yeah.
I think that's it for that one. And then the rocket set and whatever.
Then episode 4, what did we talk about?
I don't know, isn't that what you're supposed to be doing?
No, I can't.
Hang on,
Hold
let
on,
me check.
be right back. You start on episode 4 and I'll be checking episodes 5 and 6.
Yeah, okay, you do that. Mentioning how glorious the set is. Particular details to it that I would love to talk about in a video, which is that I will do in the absence of a podcast. You're gonna do that new Jurassic World sets last week. Oh, frick. Oh, right, now I remember. Episode 4, we talked about that direct-to-consumer Jurassic Park gate set.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a set I think is pretty good. I don't know.
Hey, episode 4 was when we started using the current camera, right?
That was episode 3.
Oh. Wait, episode 3 is when we started using the new camera?
Yeah.
Oh.
So let me see what else we talked about. $250. They're printed, or is it like that, right? Build. Velociraptor chase. Wait, what is... I got most of the characters from the original movie, except the kid.
So... Sorry.
Lego form
Oh,
brains. Good for you. I'm still trying to just talk
So
about...
episode 4 we talked about the Jurassic Park gate. You said, what else?
I'm trying to keep seeing. We really went on a while for the set.
It was like 15 minutes on that one set.
That's the t-shirt. Little rooms. So that's coming out. Wait, hang on. In August. Oh, you're talking about those. I think I remember. You're talking about those Lego Movie 2 sets.
Oh yeah.
The 3. I still don't care much for them.
Yeah.
I think we also talked about the Minecraft sets, which I still don't care about.
Same. I remember that episode. That was the episode that neither one of us really cared about any of the sets that we talked about.
Yes, so we were desperate for news.
Yep.
Which is why we gave up on trying to do that and just talk about whatever we feel like.
Yep. Which is why we're here now.
Good morning. Blah 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 blah.
My computer is has to update Firefox.
That sounds fun. Okay, part 2. What else did we talk about? The patient, but I went behind. So yeah, this wolf farm. Oh, it's got the Alex, Minecraft oil for a different person. Mine shaft. He's gonna be like 40. Wait, catching. Oh, something about some Speed Champion sets we talked about, which I don't care about.
Yep. Speed Champions, I remember that. The white Porsche.
Yeah. I didn't really talk much during that. That was mostly you because I didn't really care.
Yep.
Let's see.
White Porsche 911S Turbo.
Yeah.
3.0.
Turbo, Skew Gold. So that's all. Yeah, so it's a junior set, of course. Wait, what is this? Wait, what?
What?
I'll talk about it later. We can talk about this. Oh, we talked about those Batman sets.
Oh yeah, the Batman sets.
Which honestly, I don't really care about. Honestly, I'm noticing that I don't care about much of the stuff. But I do think they're pretty good sets. I'd probably be more likely to buy those of anything that we talked about in this episode.
Yeah.
Trying to think. I do like the Batcave, but let me think. I honestly, from the only thing I can think about is that one set with the Shazam minifigure. It's like the only one I like.
Yeah, that was the Batwing. There was the Batwing, the Batcave.
They came with some junior sets. Remember, purple, Batman, Joker, blah 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 blah. Popularized, terrible, not enough, floodlight. The heck.
YouTube's captions are careful.
Yeah, like I can never forget the like on my mech reviews. Whenever I said grills, it just say girls. The only one I can remember is teal.
Oh, that's hilarious. Every time you say grills, and you said grills like 90 billion times
because I like using grills to detail my sets or my mechs. Batman, blah blah blah. I really don't care about this.
Translated it girls.
I don't know. Last 7. Catwoman, blah 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 blah. Too sure. Hang on. The Batcave break-in. And then I think that's it. Okay, yeah, you're doing episode 5 and 6, right?
Yeah, I just started.
Yeah, well, I just finished episode 4. We talked about the last thing we talked about was the Batman sets.
Right, and go to episode 6.
All right, hang on. I can barely remember how long these go on to. Oh yeah, the reason that these are always like episode 5, part 1 through like 2 or 4 is because like my camera can only record to like I think the most is around 24 minutes. So apologies about that. It's probably like the worst thing about the camera.
Today we're not using the camera we're using.
Yes, which for once means that this will go on for longer than 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, we've gone for like an hour and 19 minutes. Let me see here.
Well, it's been going on for about an hour. Yeah, about an hour and 20 minutes.
Yes.
And it will probably go on for about 2 hours.
Oh boy, I'm so excited.
Well, I'm sorry, but my computer is very, very slow. That's right.
Yeah, right. Both. But first, we'll start off with the SDC. Oh, right. You're talking about the SDCC minifigures. Spider-Man PS4. It's the Zebra Batman, the Captain Marvel and Batman thing. I can't remember the others. I know there was like some Stranger Things one.
Alright, so episode 5, we talked about the Hulk helicopter drop.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. I do want that set, but
And
I still can't get over I still can't get over the piece they used for the Rescue Armor's helmet.
Oh gosh.
Like the one I got this knockoff figure and it's like a billion times better. But what else?
Oh yeah. Are you gonna? Well, while we're waiting, you can talk about why you aren't doing the stuff on your channel.
What I'm doing?
Why you aren't?
Oh, I just got bored of it. Honestly.
Yeah, then we talked about how they should make a giant UCS Leviathan.
Oh yeah.
Or not UCS, but a giant Leviathan.
Yeah, actual set. Like I would like to pay like $70 for just a large Leviathan. Though isn't the set like 500 something pieces and it was like $70?
Yeah.
It's kind of iffy, but I'll just wait for I'll either wait for it to go on discount or just buy it full price.
Holy cow.
What?
Okay. Oh yeah. And then we talked about the new Overwatch sets.
Oh, I don't care about Overwatch.
2020 Overwatch sets.
I don't like the Roadhog set, and I think that the hamster thing was not alright.
Was not alright or was alright?
I thought it was alright. Like, I don't care about the Roadhog set. And yeah, the giant whatever the heck it was fine. That was pretty nice looking.
Wrecking ball or whatever.
I don't know. I wonder if LEGO will ever make Halo sets. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
But they're owned by Mega Bloks. Well, formerly Mega Bloks. Now they're called Mega Constructs.
Mega Constructs, not Mega Constructs.
I don't care.
Pronounce it correct.
Pronunciation is never something I've cared about.
Well, I don't care.
Wait, let's see what's going on about.
What in the world?
What?
Finally. Okay, so.
What? Yeah, I guess I'll just go on about what I'm doing. I don't know. Next video I'm making is on some other robot I made. You can also quote unquote transform. The transformation I made for it isn't that very involved. Kind of just looks a little weird.
And we talked about the Star Wars Resistance.
Those two sets? Really?
Yeah, we talked about the Star Wars Resistance set.
Oh, I don't even remember that. I didn't like those sets. No wonder I didn't remember.
Maybe.
The Black Gates TIE Fighter is $50 and the Major Von Regs is $70. Geez Louise. I mean, I'm serious. These TIE Fighters are really expensive. But yeah, I showed the robot at the end of my transforming mech video, which and what I'm gonna do after that, I talked about in the last video or last podcast with that an idea that I had to compare some of the legacy sets to each other. I mentioned that I had the two Zane snowmobiles, so that's what I'll do 2 weeks from now.
Gotcha.
So I think that'll be a pretty interesting video.
Also, another thing we talked about was that's when the sets for Rise of Skywalker were originally revealed, but not any fixed.
Wait, what? Are you talking about rumors? Because what are you talking about?
I think episode 5 is when the original.
Leaks?
No, not leaks. What they were called.
What? We never talked about anything about Rise of Skywalker until the leaks.
Yeah, we did.
Like what? Because I don't understand what you're talking about.
The set list. And we talked about.
Oh, set list. Oh. Oh, now I remember.
Alright, you're doing episode 6, right?
Yeah. Talking about those SDCC minifigures.
Episode 5. I think we'll end at episode 7. Just because that's about halfway there. And I don't feel like continuing.
Neither do I, but I'll finish off this video by explaining my whole story. Spider, blah, blah, blah. Talked about all those SDC figures. Spider-Man, Batman, Captain Marvel. I think they're all right. I can't remember. Going on about C as a trooper that they release right corner. Oh, we talked about the busts. I think we talked about the Sith Trooper bust.
Oh, yeah. Alright, you're gonna have to do the episode 7 because my computer just died.
Fine, I'll just skip through all this stuff about episode 6. Just want to get this over with. This part's dumb.
Yeah, so that's, we talked about what FCC stuff in episode 6, and then what else?
Honestly, I don't know.
That was probably it.
But you said episode 7, right? Then Brickcast, rumors. Oh, now I remember. That was the one where we talked about a bunch of rumors about Spider-Man, was it Star Wars? No, Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man and Ninjago.
Yeah, I think there was something else. Oh, the other Endgame sets.
Yeah.
Because I'm still not sure if those Endgame sets are still going to get released or not. Because I still don't remember when's the Hulk helicopter drop supposed to release.
Also, I wonder if Lego's going to be able to make any more Spider-Man sets.
What do you mean?
Since Disney sold Spider-Man.
Disney never owned Spider-Man.
Or not sold, but like.
What happened is that Sony's agreement with Disney kind of fell through.
Yeah.
To make Spider-Man in the MCU. So I'm not sure if it's resolved or not, because I'm kind of iffy whether or not it'll impact, or I'm not sure how much it'll impact the, if we'll have sets on Spider-Man or not.
Yeah.
Because we might still, because, like, we got those ones from earlier this year, like the mech and the crawler, and those ones are MCU related.
That is true.
And honestly, where else would they take their building? Actually, wait, I forgot. Disney has like the toy rights to Spider-Man. So
okay, well,
it's just Sony who has the right to like movies, and I think it's just movies.
Gotcha. Live action.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I doubt that'll do anything. Let me see here.
How many people are watching the episode right now?
Numero uno.
Just one.
It's really depressing. Honestly, what do you expect?
Not much more. If we ever reach like if we ever get a bunch of subscribers and anybody goes back and watches this video, they're gonna be like, "Wow, they only had one person watching."
No, the thing is, it's on my channel.
Oh yeah.
Let me say even worse.
Oh yeah.
This really stinks. All because I didn't know that
How come none of your 20 subscribers are watching, man?
Honestly, they only watch my videos for my mocks. I don't think they care about what the heck is Brickcast.
It's a podcast. It's a weekly podcast where the two of us sit down and talk.
Hey, that's my thing.
Stuff in the Lego community. I don't know. How does it go? How does it go?
Okay, hang on. Hello again, my name is Ben, and
And I'm Dave.
and here we are today with the blah 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 episode of the Brickcast, the weekly podcast where the two of us sit down and talk about different topics in the Lego community and hear our thoughts on them.
Oh gosh. Isn't it thoughts and opinions though?
Just my thoughts. I mean, I might like add some other things to it than for like season 2.
For season 2, we might change it up a little.
But yeah, basically episode 7 is just us talking about some rumors.
Yeah.
But I guess we can finish it up here with me explaining the whole surroundings about this whole set and what's been going
This
on.
is gonna take a while.
Well, it's not. I'm sure it'll take not as long as what you've been doing here. Okay, so look, it started off with just me, my sig fig, and his. We're just in this little booth. I'll call it a recording booth from now on. First episode, it's kind of simplistic. Second episode, we kind of got like I'll just say a budget increase. And then slowly on, the pilot of the G1 noticed that in our weapons rack, we had the weapon for his G1. So he was kind of just watching, trying to wait to get it. My other sig fig for like my second channel, he's a clone trooper lieutenant. Oh god.
Yeah, Clone Lieutenant, yeah.
Apologies. Clone trooper lieutenant. He noticed, tried to take him down. He did. And then he went away. He broke out with his friends, the pilots of the G0 and G2. 3 of them stormed the place, killed the lieutenant, and then the 2 of us, or 2 sig figs, noticed, and fought them for a while, you know. So yeah, kind of shot some of the missiles in the back, set off an explosion.
So what was 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago is when we shot the missiles in the back and they blew up, right?
That was last episode.
Okay.
Last 2 weeks ago was just whenever the conflict started to get worse.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, right now it's just exploded. So that's what happened here. But also, just a little hint: it's important to note that the pilot of the G3 is not here. Just saying.
Oh, why is he going to be incorporated next season?
That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Well, okay. Just FYI, guys, I'm in the dark on this too. I know nothing about it.
It's gonna be wonderful. I'm telling you.
This set is all him. So if it's terrible, it's his fault. And if it's great, it's
All me. Okay, but yeah, I guess we're gonna wrap it up now. Okay. Hope you enjoyed episode 15 of the Brickcast. Hope you enjoyed it being live. One person who's here. Don't have much else to say. Hope you enjoyed it.
Dude, it's 5:15.
Yeah.
This is the longest episode we've ever done, I think.
Yeah, 1 hour and 33 minutes. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. You got any last things to say?
Thanks for watching the one person who watched.
Yep. But yeah, that's it.
Although at one point I was watching it and it said 3 people were watching, so that means that 2 people watched. So thanks for watching the 2 people that watched.
That other person was me.
Oh, okay. Okay. So thanks for watching the one person that watched.
Yep. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. That's all we have to say.
The entire way.
Come back in 2 weeks to see the live premiere of first episode of season 2.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah, because we're skipping 2 weeks. So it will be in 3 weeks.
What?
We have next week and the next week off.
Okay, yeah. That's 2 weeks.
And 3 weeks is going to be the season premiere of season 2.
Fine, whatever. I don't care. Okay.
So
but
I'm going to have nothing to do the next 2 weeks.
who cares? That's the point of this, is just to take a break, but we don't really have any reason to take a break. And just wait for some news to come up. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Do you know what time we're going to have it premiere?
Probably around the same time again.
Yeah, also one more apology for us being a little off schedule for what we said. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and goodbye. Hang on. Okay.